Since it gets to the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand. Flag on my ass, no quick brand. Thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep with the quicksand.
Hello, this is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Thank you for stopping by, and if this is a repeat visit, well, thank you even more, because we love the folks that come back over and over again. You support us so much. We are humbled by what you do for us, and I, again, so much appreciate that. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment on the social media platforms. Every time somebody joins, follows, or comments, it tends to generate more interest, and it keeps us providing content, which is what I love to do. I love to share my talents. Today I'm using the Rider-Waite deck. It's a very basic Rider-Waite deck. I use them. There are many other decks out there. I own a number of decks, but the Rider-Waite deck just always seems to converse with me in a way that most decks don't. There are time to time when I'm reading that I turn to another deck. I'm called to turn to another deck, and one of those is this one, the Archangel Gabriel deck. That doesn't happen often, but when it does, Spirit says go to it. And I listen to Spirit because I am intuitive. And so when Spirit says something, I tend to do it. The other deck that I love, which is, again, I love equally to the Rider-Waite, if not more actually, is another Oracle deck, and that is the Healing deck, the Angel Healing deck. I love this deck. The images are amazing. The feeling is wonderful. I even use this as a tarot deck from time to time, even though it's an Oracle deck, because it tends to tell wonderful stories. And the only thing is that the Oracle decks are kind of general. They're kind of a futuristic, telling you what's coming and the role that plays, but it doesn't get specifics. The one specific deck, the tarot deck. So with that said, Sagittarius, this is your reading for August 2021. So sit back, Sagittarius, relax. If something resonates with you, take it. If it doesn't, leave it aside. And if nothing resonates with you, try another reader and then come on back next month. I'm sure something will happen then that will resonate with you, but I don't hear often that happens. So let's get to it. Again, Sagittarius, this is your reading for the month of August 2021. First card out, the Fool. The Fool. The Fool is on a journey, kind of just his head in the air, head in the clouds, walking along, getting ready to fall off a cliff, but that's okay. I don't see it. If I don't see it, it's not there. Well, got some waking up to do there, apparently. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Coming into an emotional period where you're bringing in a lot of emotional stability, ready to be proud of the emotional gains you've made. Must have been some I don't know, maybe emotional baggage that was happening. We'll have to see how the rest of the cards play out. But look at this, the Ten of Pentacles. There's some great energy in front of you, man. Sagittarius, it looks like you're going to have a good month. And then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, oh yeah, structure, stability, looking for guidance, looking for, I don't know, for spiritual healing, looking for all kinds of things in that regard. The next card, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, stability, emotional stability, time when you've gone through an emotional burst. You did a lot of growth, and all of a sudden now it's just kind of stable, and you're kind of just kind of figuring out where to go next. We have the King of Pentacles. Love the King of Pentacles. Money, money, money. Money coming in, money all around you. There's some money that's hidden everywhere, apparently, because look at this. So in this case, Sagittarius, there's money all around, and money to spare. Look at this. Also, we have the Ace of Cups. New, something new is coming in, something new that's going to give you emotional fulfillment. It's going to spark something in you, something that's going to take you to that next level. And Judgment, the Judgment card. The end of something. Something has been decided, something has been moving forward, something has come to a final judgment. I was kind of trying to avoid that word, but it's like to a final stage, and now it's time for judgment. It's time for folks for somebody to make a decision, or it could be that the spirits, the universe is making a decision, but it's basing it on the things that you've done. So if you've done some good things out there, then it's going to come back well. Now that we understand each card individually, let's take a look and see how they play together. Again, most importantly, there's been something that you've been walking around, just kind of your head in the air, head in the clouds, just not paying attention very much, and that's okay. It's not a bad thing, but it's time to understand your emotions. Why is this happening? Because somehow you're emotionally getting yourself healed. You've been going through something. Again, you went through a burst of energy, emotional energy, a burst of change, a burst of new way of thinking, a new way of feeling, that kind of stuff apparently, and then it all kind of just all of a sudden it just kind of stopped. So you've been in a stable environment for a while, and you want change. You want to kind of get something jump started. Well, the Knight of Cups is saying, okay, we're going to start moving forward. We're going to make a decision to start moving forward and see how we can move the ball down the field a little bit. The good part is that the emotional issues are not around money. Money is not the emotional issue, because the King of Pentacles here tells you that you're doing okay financially. You're in control of your finances. You're in control of your domain. There's no risk there. But there is, again, a new emotion coming in, a new start, a new change to the emotions, a new way of thinking about things, because maybe you needed to spark something new. Again, you're headed to a great space, Sagittarius. The 10 of Pentacles shows you're coming to an ending, a conclusion of either a project, an opportunity, a job, whatever, maybe even graduation. But most importantly, the domain is well, your real estate is well, your family is well, your friends are good, your job is good. I mean, there's abundance. This card's telling you that life is pretty good for you right now. Life is going to get even better. This is the thing, is because this is the more than future. So life is getting better. But you want to seek guidance, you want to seek some counseling, you want to seek somebody who says, what do I do when this is? Listen to people, because this is going to bring about change. And when you bring about this change, which again brings about newness here, you want to make sure that the change that comes about is a change that is going to be a change that you can deal with, a change that, not a surprise. It's like, okay, a lot of folks, one thing they talk about retirement, I'm going to retire. Well, then they retire and realize it wasn't all they thought about, because they didn't ask people. Ask retirees. There's some retirees who say, I should never have retired. It's one of those things. So again, it's looking and asking for advice, looking for direction, looking for information. But and again, something is coming back to you. You've put a lot of good stuff in the air. You put a lot of good stuff out there, and judgment saying that it's coming back to you. And that's, of course, what we're seeing here. All the good work you put out there, it's coming back to you. It's coming back to you in spades. And therefore, if I were you, I'd be very excited in the fact that the universe is getting ready to pay you back. And again, it's a payback. It's not a gift. You've earned it. This is something that you've earned. You've already done the hard work. You put the emotional side in. There are a few things out there you don't know. It's going to take you some time to focus on that. Always remember, the wisest person is the person who realizes what they don't know. The more you realize what you don't know, the better off you are. But look at this. There's newness, there's creation, there's opportunity. There's something new popping up, something new coming to you. And with that said, you're going to be happy. And if you look at this, it's funny because, again, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards. So this is going to be a big change. This is not just a minor change. Now you have a fifth one. The one thing that they're asking you is be patient and do things in moderation. Don't go to the extremes right now. This is not a time for the extremes. This is a time to lay the groundwork, do the work. Again, get the guidance, find out what you don't know, continue on your path, but pay more attention, and appreciate the stability, even though that's getting ready to come to a change. Be prepared for change in here, and be prepared for what the universe is giving back to you, and be prepared for newness, new opportunity, new something coming in, new energy coming in of something that's going again to lead you to abundance. And again, that abundance card is right over top of that one. That's a good one. Yep, look at that. You've worked, you've persevered, you rose above it, and then you planted the seeds, and it's paying off. It's paying off. King of Swords, new idea. Again, with that one, it's a good businessman. It's a good business person, a good business person energy. There are good things out there, good things your way. There's no surprise in this reading for Sagittarius. You guys are strong. You can handle anything. You don't need me to tell you that. Let's take a look and see what Gabriel has to offer additional to this reading. Again, this reading is quite impressive. The one thing to take away from it is be prepared for things that are coming, because again, you've worked hard, you've earned it, and you've overcome a lot. So be prepared and enjoy it when it comes. Look at this. Share your art with the world. Most importantly, just share with the world. Don't hide your light under a bushel, as they say. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Go ahead and share it. Share whatever. Share your information. If you have things to share, information to share, share it. If you have stories to share, share them. If you have other kinds of enlightenment to share, share it. If you do artwork, do it. If you do music, do it. You know, whatever you do, make sure that you're sharing it with the world, because the world deserves to see it. And it, again, part of that judgment, part of that giving back. Always part of the giving back. And then listening. The listening card from the angels. Listen to the angels. The angels are directing you. They're giving you information. They're telling you what to do. They're giving you insight. You have total free will. Don't get me wrong, total free will to do as you wish. But if you listen to the angels, they're telling you what is coming, what's going to happen, how it's going to play out, and what you should do. What you should do with the information you get, what you should do with the opportunity. Be a little playful, it says. Take life a little less seriously. Enjoy life a little bit. You've worked too hard. New love, new love. Finding something you love again, something else that you love, something else that's going to spur you on. It could be a new opportunity, a new relationship as well, but that's not quite the energy I'm seeing here. This is new love, as in finding something new to focus on. Again, that change we talked about, that's what it is. You're changing and looking for something new to do, something new to love. So if you have another passion, do it. Find the balance. Find the balance in your life and surrender. Surrender to the fact that you can't control it all. And additionally, take a little time. Take a little time for romance. It can't be all work. You got to play a little bit, Sagittarius. You got to play a little bit. So take a little time. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your opportunities. Live life pushing right along with the business, and live life for the family as well. Live life for the friends. Live life for the joy of life. Wonderful reading. Let me know how this resonates with you, Sagittarius. Don't forget to send an email to advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. Again, sonoranmystictarot.com. And let me know how this plays out. I'm curious to see what your month is like, especially at the end of the month, how all this is played out. This looks like it's going to be quite a very awakening kind of opportunity for you. And I'm curious to see that. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, comment, and again, drop me an email. This is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Have an amazing August. We'll chat again in September.
Since it's the time with a kickstand, thinking of a plan to get quick bands, falling in deep